G'day folks, we'll be with you guys in a few minutes time. We're just waiting for some more people to hopefully join us on our live chat and the live stream here tonight. Welcome to you all. Thank you very much for joining me. We are doing a special night of Train Sim World 6 gameplay with the Aussie Don. That is me. G'day mate. From Sydney, Australia to the world. A very warm, hot Sydney here tonight. Won't be in 24 hours. In 24 hours, we're expecting a big thunderstorm. So, yeah, we are live. We are live. How are we all doing? We've got a fantastic weekend of action this weekend, folks. We've got some new Train Sim World uploaded videos. And good news is, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be in standard 1440p as the highest resolution, not 4K, just standard 1440p. And also, to let you guys know, I have recorded them through OBS Studio. So the camera is on the corner. I talk from time to time. I mute the mic. I let you guys enjoy. It's going to be fantastic. We've got a couple new trips lined up this weekend. First, West Coast Mainline South action with the updated Rob S containers mod. Yes, we've had that updated within the last 24 hours. So, yeah, that's very good. Actually, I think it might be a bit more than that. But, yeah, Rob S's containers branding has been updated. And, yeah, we've got that up and running again. So we did a West Coast Mainline South freight trip earlier today. Around 45 minutes, 50 minutes. It's going to be great premiering this weekend on the channel. We've got some new Rugby League 26 gameplay this weekend. I can confirm the 2025-2026 Pepsi Summer League Premiership will be kicking off this weekend. The first of 4 games this weekend and then 4 games next weekend of round 1. So it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to bring it to you guys. And yeah, we've got that on the channel throughout the summer period, throughout the off season of the Rugby League until next year's Premiership beginning. And in March. And then we also got for you guys some new American Truck Simulator content. Give me a second, folks, so I can hear something outside. We will be with you guys in a few minutes' time. Stand by. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go. Welcome all to our special of the Riviera Line for this Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025. I don't normally live stream on a Thursday night, but we're here and we're ready to go because I'm not going away tomorrow because of the big storm we've got here in Sydney. So I'm going to be here this weekend actually because my mates are going away camping. So let's fire her up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Train Sim World 6 with the Aussie Don. It's Riviera Line. Here we go. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our Riviera Line action here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, your entertainment destination down under here tonight. My name is the Aussie Don, and welcome aboard to the stream. Our live chat is open to subscribers only. Don't let it gather dust. It is there and ready to go. Do note we have monetizers that are on board, folks. Now, we did post up before we went live tonight the details up on our community wall of our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page, and also at our page at X. Do note that those so-called promoter channels on X, you've been banned. We know who you are straight away. You know, you don't just get a thing like that, you know, and saying like and follow. Come on, you're an AI bot. We're not stupid. Grow up. Our moderating team has traced you down. We know where you are. All right, so don't be dumb. All right, Indian fuck. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. So, if you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're new to our channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Punch your ticket, click that subscribe button. We are ready to go. Riviera Line is what we're doing. We've got Riviera Line action coming up this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, part one of the class 166 trip is on this weekend. Yeah, we've got Class 802 action coming for you guys right now. Class 802/1. So let's get it up and running. Let's do it around that. Go the opposite direction. 17 hours 15. Right. Shall get it up and running. Here we go. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Here we go. All right. I'm just going to turn the fan on, folks. It is stinking hot here in the studio. I apologize for the mic. I will bring that over so you don't hear it as much. All right. So 1C86 action, London Paddington to Penzines, 17 hours 15, and we're going from Exeter to Davids to Plymouth. Here we go. I don't play GTA. I haven't played GTA 5 in around about almost 2.5 years now. 2 years. Been a while. So yeah, not really. I'm just waiting for GTA 6 for that. But that being said, you know, sort of that genre is yeah, past me now. I've seen that there's a brand new pure pool, actually a pool table game I used to play. Well, actually, I do have it on the Nintendo Switch too. Actually, is pure pool. If everybody has pure pool on their PlayStation 5 or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. There's a new one called Pure Pool Pro. And there's a demo out actually, and I downloaded the demo today. I haven't played it yet, but yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's technically Pure Pool 2, to be honest. It's just an upgraded version. So yeah, I'm gonna have a crack at it later on, see how it is, and yeah, I'm keen to do some footage for the channel. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Actually, I used to have a pool table myself at my old house, actually, but my old house, the old studio was massive. It was a huge room. So yeah, it was the lounge room. But Yeah, the old house was way better for air conditioning. We had air conditioning, we had everything. Oh, so good. This room is like an oven. I can't move the room at the moment because I don't have a internet cable long enough.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Penzance. We'll be calling at Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivy Bridge, Plymouth, Liscard, Bodmin Parkway.
So that would be a oh, unless you got a mod. You know, if you're playing on PC, you know, we got the mods and all that. I had a GTR actually when I had the mods going.
Newton Abbot.
We used to have, you know, all my group of mates, and there used to be one of the boys was a bit younger than us, and he was a bit of an idiot. So we used to, you know, he used to always stab us and talk shit behind all our backs about us and that. So we used to gang up on him on, you know, we used to go lovely doubly with him on GTA and get him nice and settled. And then all of a sudden, we'll get him in a situation, and all of us will start ganging up on him, and one will be up on the hill with a sniper, and he wasn't an rocket launcher. It was just full ganging up on him. It's quite funny. It was just, you know, we're all cruising all of a sudden, you know, it's like, oh, let's go for a cruise. We're going for four-wheel drive, you know. And, you know, we used to do all that. We used to go the four-wheel driving and all that, up all the hills and all that, and see who can get up this crazy ass hill, and you know, all this stuff, and through these narrow cracks, through the canyons and stuff, up the big, you know, the biggest mountain of the game, of course, and yeah, no, lots of fun back in the days. God mode in Train Sim World. I've tried God mode. It just doesn't want to play ball. It sort of reminds me of virtual VR actually. The way the camera sort of is on God mode on Train Sim World. It sort of gives me that VR vibes. Like VR's cool. I think it's awesome. Like I had the original PlayStation VR when it first got launched, and oh my god, I've never experienced anything like that in my whole entire life. It was crazy. But I get motion sickness and stuff, so yeah, and I suffer with severe migraines. So for myself, it's not good for my eyes or anything. I was getting sick from it. So. That being said, I had some absolutely fantastic times with VR, especially when you play Gran Turismo in VR. Oh my god, getting in the Mitsubishi Lancer and that thing was absolutely awesome. Okay, so tonight is all about Riviera. We've got this first trip tonight, and then after this we will do part 2 of my Class 166 trip that I did part 1 earlier today on an uploaded video that'll premiere on the channel this weekend, but we're going to be doing part 2 live here tonight. It's around 53 minutes part 2, so part 2 is bigger than part 1, which I don't understand it being so big, but anyway, we're going to try and do it and see how we go. I've always been trying to look for cruise control on this damn thing. See, we need cruise control on this thing. I know that on Train Sim Classic we used to have this screen with the Class 800 series with the Alan Thompson. Was it Alan Thompson? No, Armstrong Powerhouse. Sorry, my apologies. And we used to be able to touch the screen and it'll put up a cruise control. I wish we had this screen going, to be honest. Is it over here? I wish we had eco driving. See. Oop. Yeah, we're doing a Thursday live stream tonight. Concentrating on Riviera Line only tonight. So I've done a couple of uploaded videos today, and I've started recording my Trains and World content through OBS Studio now. So with my uploaded videos coming up this weekend, there will be... nah, you're right. It's all good, buddy. There's a replay of the stream if you can't watch the whole thing anyway, so don't stress. But there's new uploaded videos this weekend. So we've got Rob S's Real Brands container mod's been updated. So we've got that on the channel. But I've done all my recording through the OBS Studio. And I've got the same logo on the corner with the Aussie Don. And we've got the camera on there. Don't worry, the live stream part of it is not there. Jesus Christ, I'm flying through this corner like no tomorrow. Sorry, I'm going to end up doing a crash like the West Coast main line back in the days. Don't worry, derailing's off. Yeah, so the live stream logo's off, but the camera's on. But don't worry, the lights are not on in the studio. I've got the normal lights from earlier today, so. I apologize if you hear the fan, folks. It is just way, way too hot. This room is like absolutely terrible. And I really need one of these portable air conditioners, to be honest. The only other solution is to go into the aircon room and I grab myself maybe a 25-meter internet cable. Won't be streaming tomorrow night, I'll tell you that much. Friday, because I'm gonna be here this weekend. I'm not going anywhere. My mates have gone camping. I didn't even know they were going to go camping until today. I heard him. I found out off my best mate's sister, which is, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. She's a bestie of mine. She said that they're going away. And I said, oh, okay. I didn't know that. So I thought straight away, oh, you know, they're going to... I thought she might want to see me, but anyway, she didn't want to see me, so I'm like, okay. All good. I'm not going to argue about it. No, it's good. It just gives me time now to... By the way, there's been a delay for the Kenworth K-Series skins pack, folks. I found a bug, and that's why it's been delayed. Sorry, Siri thought I was talking to him then. Yeah, I found a bug, so I've had to fix it up. It has been corrected and fixed up, so it is planning to be released later tonight now. So it's been corrected. I could have pushed this live stream to 9 o'clock and got it out before the stream, but yeah, it's all good. It's ready to go. So yeah, just a few touch-ups with the sides of the logos and stuff. There was the logos were just over the door handles, so they weren't showing properly. So I've corrected all those. I fixed all those, and yeah, the update's ready to go. So it's just a matter of me just getting in and just uploading it to the site. So yeah. K-Series skins pack for the American Truck Simulator players. By the way, the Halloween event for 2025, the World of Trucks event for American Truck and Euro Truck has started as well. And oh my God, we've got a hell of a bloody good event this year. Especially the horns. The horns are cool. the Halloween pumpkin horns. And it plays the spooky music. It's really cool. I'm just gonna hope now I can actually put those onto my mod trucks. It always smashes me up. Don't worry, I got it. There it is. That's such an iconic view, like going down that canal there, and just bang, looking that train just go past. How cool! You can imagine that in real life, like that would just blow your mind. It's just, it'd be just like, as a rail fan, it'd be like, wow. There's certain angles with, and especially when you've got beautiful views like that, certain angles in the railway world, folks, when you're in the zone, when you're a fan, all right, I do train spotting and stuff as well, but I'm not hardcore like Super Sprinter was talking about last night on the stream, actually, about those super nerds. You know, I'm not hardcore. I do it here and there. Truck spotting's, my genre. The view base is just absolutely insane for trucks. But I don't just do it for that sake. My passions are trucks and trains, and I just have a massive history of it. So I don't do it just for the view base side of it. Yeah, I do, and in ways, but also, we've got to pay the bills somehow. Alright, I think I'm in 60 already, so I should be able to just leave it there. So I was looking for the cruise control earlier. I don't think it is on here, if I remember rightly. That's the pantograph, so that's fine. I wish we would have eco driving. Because, yeah, we do have that option on Train Sim Classic. Sorry, not Train Sim Classic, on Palomino. That's shelting, I know that. Oh, that's the brightness on there. That's your brakes. Don't need that. That's your DNR. That's your handbrake, your DRA. That's your train override, so if there's an emergency, you just got to smash that, bang. That's your spotting, so that's fine. That's overspeed. That's AWS. That's overspeed. Looks like we've got the 9 car tonight. Yep. Yeah, I decided to pull the trigger on the stream around 7:50. I think it was 7:45 to 9, and I thought I'll give a bit more time for people to get the memo that we are live. So yeah, very rare to be on Thursday. I'll probably safe to say we probably would be next Thursday as well, if weather pending, because of the new West Coast main line. So we'll probably most likely be on next Thursday night as well. That depends if I don't have any work building up. So the good news is this weekend, new Train Sim World uploaded videos, new Rugby League 26 action, the first time since the grand final. We've got our Summer League starting this weekend. There's 16 teams involved, so the only team that we couldn't put 17 teams into it, unfortunately. There was only 16 teams available. So unfortunately, the Dolphins are the team that have missed out. So it's technically, when we can look at it, we've got the original teams that are in the comp before the Dolphins entered. they're not original teams anyway. We know the West Tigers are not an original team. That's just a combine of Western Suburbs and the Balmain Tigers. So we say George Illawarra, you know, St. George Dragons and the Illawarra Steelers. And then you got, you know, Melbourne, which entered the comp in 98. You know, absolute dynamite force. They got pumped by the Broncos. You know, it's funny how, you know, the Melbourne have such a superior record over the Broncos for many years, but yet when it comes to grand finals, oh no, we dominate that. We absolutely dominate that. Man, it was good seeing the Rovers win the grand final in the Super League, though. Man, they pumped Wingen off the field. And, you know, and also, you know, a performance like Reece Walsh by the number 6. Man, when I seen that try and the way he did it, I was like, man, it's like Reece Walsh. It's still, you know, if you compare that with Reece Walsh's tries, very, very cool, very good, very smart, very cool. Young brains in the moment, when they see something, bang, that's it. Not surprised, actually, because Wigan had just, you know, been such a powerhouse in grand finals for a fair while now. But yeah, the Rovers had, you know, Holt Kingston had a great season. All right, we're approaching our first stop. Here we go. So yeah, I have posted a couple of the rugby league games up already. I've got one more to post up tonight, and then I've got to do one more bit of gameplay. I'm hoping to get it out tomorrow morning, and hopefully to get it out before this storm hits tomorrow afternoon. So there will be 2 new American Truck Simulator uploaded videos tomorrow. There will be... There we go. There will be that, and there also will be a brand new rugby league game tomorrow. The Broncos and the Titans first up tomorrow. Here we are, Newton Abbott. Hang on, I'm getting smoked out here. Next one. Stop. That's fine.
This is Newton Abbott.
Great Western Railway service to Penzance, calling at Totnes, Ivybridge, Plymouth, Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Parr, St Austell, Truro, Redruth, and Penzance.
Okay. Yeah, Wi-Fi can be a bugger. I don't use Wi-Fi. I don't have a Wi-Fi setup anyway. I run straight off the internet off the wall. Bang. Fiber cable from the street all the way into the house. So it's all, yeah, proper. So here in Australia, we've just had a boost in our internet supply. So I'm now on like 770 megabytes or 750 megabytes by almost 50. So it's absolutely insane now. I still think 50 uploads still terrible. Download speed 750 is just like insane. Where before it was like 250. So yeah, it's been boosted massively. .6 the next stop, Ivy Bridge after that, and then it should be Plymouth after that, yes.
Railway service to Penzance. We'll be calling at Totnes, Ivy Bridge, Plymouth, Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Parr, St Austell, Truro, Redring, and Penzance. The next
As you know,
station
Penzance is the West Cornwall local. I'm not a fan of the West Cornwall local, to be honest. I'd like to see a remaster and actually be fixed up by Dovetail themselves, or at least Liam. Is it Liam that's doing the Great Western? I think it is. No, the moon's out just like it was on my trip earlier today. There you go. 3/4 of a moon. Fly me to the moon, let me play amongst the stars. Yeah, when you look at this at certain angles, I swear this livery looks like a black colour. Okay, so we've gone the split now. I do believe... Was that the split up of the railway? Where is it? Yep, there it is. Yep, that was the split up. I had a feeling it was. Let's just have a look at the map. Yeah, it's split up. You know what route I would like to see in Train Sim World, and I know a lot of people will probably think it's way too much, way too hardcore. It probably is, but we'll probably get some of it. The expressways route from Train Sim Classic that goes, it would go from Reading and like go down, and it sort of goes down towards the Riviera. So. Yeah, I would like to see that, to be honest. I'm not sure how far it would go. If Just Train's done it, then I think we would get a decent portion of it, or even All Aboard Studios. So there. I like to see All Aboard Studios, though, tackle. I know they've already said that they don't want to go back to Birmingham, and that sort of squashed my and a lot of people's wants. Because a lot of people love to see Birmingham to Milton Keynes. I think that'll be too much though. So I think that at least to Rugby would be great. But that being said, they're already said that they like to tackle a bigger project next time around. And they said they like to challenge themselves, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing, folks. Because when you look at that, you're like, okay, they like to challenge themselves. So maybe I'll be honest with you guys, that would be awesome to see that particular route. But I think if we would go back into the Steam era. I like to see them do that, but I don't know. Maybe not steam, but like electric trains. A lot of people would like to see the Woodhead line come to life in Train Sim World. It's such a great route in Train Sim Classic. All right, it's a bit of, as you know, we've got the Glossop line Some of the Woodhead line is Glosswood, but yeah, the Woodhead line is closed in reality these days. So yeah, if we could get that in Train Sim World and the proper references and everything, maybe Steam era like would bring us back into Steam. Maybe we can get into that. A lot of people sort of do want to see Steam again. Not Thomas the Tank Engine, obviously. But that's a possibility for a challenge. That would be something that I think would be up the alley. But that being said, there's a few others I like to see. I like to see Great Eastern Main Line, Liverpool Line Street to Ipswich. Elizabeth Line would be bloody awesome. The Central Line would be the Central Metropolitan Line. Be absolutely bloody good. I love to see more tube stock, to be honest. You know me, I've always wanted the New York subway, but it's never going to happen. Line 7 would be great. But yeah, like I said, it's never going to happen. That's just wishful thinking. That's for US side. Great Eastern would be great. Anything out of Newcastle, great on the East Coast Main Line, Newcastle to York or Newcastle to Edinburgh would be great to see. Just Trains, I love to see them tackle that the next project after they've finally finished with freaking bloody going to Preston. Come on, surely not after this one. That being said, though, we're going to Crewe with Just Trains as next route, yeah? So we could end up getting Just Trains do a route from Crewe again in the next release. And the only thing I can think of is maybe they'll do something that'll be big from Crewe. It won't be Birmingham, obviously. Could it go to Liverpool? That's a question. Could we get a modern version of like the Spirit of Steam, but in the 80s era, where it'll go to Liverpool Line Street? I think it'll be too short, though. Maybe. That's a possibility, actually. For Just Trains after this next one. You know what? I'm going to put my bet on that. Actually, I'm going to really put my bet on that. That the next one after this next release from Just Trains will be Crewe to Liverpool Line Street. In the 80s era. I hope I'm wrong, because I like to see them go modern or like a different era. Yeah, the Woodhead line closed a long time ago, that's correct. So yeah, it would be nice to see, it is in Train Sim Classic. So I know it's a Steam route, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it would be nice to see it. I'm spewing about Peak Forest though, with this so-called pack that we were meant to get for that. I was so pumped for that particular pack, and we didn't end up getting it. I was just so disappointed. Is it even on the roadmap now, the Peak Forest pack? I don't think it is. I think that third party's actually abandoned ship. I think they've stopped doing anything, which sucks. We only got the Centro pack from them, and that was it. like the freaking TSW, the Train Sim Germany project, the German loco that's been on the roadmap for like how long now? What, 5, 6 years? 10 years? It feels like 10 years. It's been on the roadmap for a long, long time and still hasn't seen the light of day. They reckon it's going to be out by the end of the year. Okay. Finally. It's like the Japanese route. That's taken a while too. It's like, oh my god, what he's doing? Like, you're having too much sushi behind the scenes. You just want to continue to eat sushi and not concentrate on your damn freaking route. Yeah, see, I like that era. With see, I'm a big fan of the Peak Forest route, but I don't like the steam trains on there. See, I like to roll with the modern trains and all that on there, like the HSTs and all that, and yeah, British Blue era stuff and all that. That's what I prefer to put on there. Because yeah, I'm such a fan of that particular route. It's really, really cool. Okay, let's see if we've actually gotten this cannon down here at the bottom, folks. I'm pretty sure I got this one. Let me just double check it. Oh, nope. We just launched it. We launched it towards the fence. I laugh if I blew the freaking lock off it. That would have been cool. Imagine that if you really did, like, just blow the lock off and it just fly, just flies sides to someone's just standing here and just goes airborne. Phew. There goes there goes Captain Thea. I'm sorry, Sam. When can we see new information about by the way, Kona Fader, when can we see new information about the Transport Fever Free? I am so really looking forward to some new information. Looking forward to that game. It's going to be all new sim next year. Got a couple of new building sims next year, actually. It's really going to be awesome. Forza Horizon Japan. Oh my god. Can't believe I'm actually saying it for real now. You know, it's amazing now we're getting, you know, we're getting Forza Horizon Japan finally, and you know, a year after that we're getting the final Fast and the Furious, where it's going back to the OG. You know, going back to the streets, LA. Brian. We know it's not Brian, obviously. We know that, but it's his brother. But it's going to be mind blowing. Oh, pardon me. Ivy Bridge, next stop. We're due at Plymouth at 1818. Yeah, I downloaded a fair while ago some of the scenarios for Peak Forest and done some of those, and I've also done free roam on there, and I've built a couple of scenarios myself also on there, just yeah, some basic stuff. But yeah, with scenarios, you know, when you build the timetable, you know, you got to build in all the AI on top, and it can get frustrating. No, you didn't forget about this, Chris. We only just established this stream tonight, mate. So, yeah, no, I've decided to do a special live stream here tonight. So, yeah, this one wasn't originally on the plans. I was tossing up between this and Morristown actually for tonight. Actually, I've already done a standard live stream for this and around launch, and I thought, no, I'll go with Riviera. You know, it's very popular by the rail community, and this is really growing on me, this route, massively. It's you know, I've played it a few times in Train Sim Classic era, but not as much as what I've done here. This is just like next level. This is really becoming one of the true legendary UK releases of all time in Train Sim World. It's like I said to you guys, I knew this would be the case. Like, this is basically East Coast way on steroids. It's, yeah, really cool. And we've got the Ballast mod installed as well. We've got the London Midland light, signal light mod, of course. Yes, as always, the first ever mod for the new era of Train Sim World. It was actually released the day before launch this year. I don't know how the hell that bloody happened. You know, it's obvious that he had the game, you know, prior. So. Unless he's leaving in the Back in the Future, he might be Michael J. Fox. I've already seen the future of Train Sim World. I know what's coming. I wish. I wish I knew what was not announced and naturally coming. Anyway. No more leaks, please. I would not. Pardon me. I wouldn't be not surprised, folks, if the River Games East Coast Way pack gets delayed a fair bit, folks. To be honest, I can really see that being delayed until we get the announcement for the East Coast Way upgrade or extension. So I say we'll get that beforehand, because I think a lot of people would probably be like skeptical about the pack, because the East Coast Way is originally a TOD 2 route. Not a TOD 3, it's a TOD 2 route. That's how old it is. It's originally Train Sim World 1. So it would make a lot of sense to like already Matt's already said that he's got, you know, desires to upgrade it than that. So that's a good sign. So I would not be surprised within a month or two, or, you know, maybe a bit more, we'll finally, you know, I reckon within this next 12-month period for sure, it'll appear on the roadmap, upgrade East Coast Way, and then I'll be jumping up and down on this seat like hip hop hooray about bloody fucking time. That's like, sorry about swearing, but yeah, it will blow my mind. I'll be like, yes, if you do the upgrade and River Games have not evolved, I'll be happy. But yet again, River Games were evolved in this route, so yeah, I'll leave it at that. And it is a good route, Chris. Yes, that's right. It is a very, very good route. How's your weather situation, actually? Because I've seen that, yeah, storms were likely up that way today. We're definitely getting storms tomorrow. Yeah, Crazy Aussies moved to Train Sim World 6 finally. You've got the starter pack. So I wouldn't be surprised if that gets announced in the next roadmap as well. That will be extended until the end of the year. I say we'll get the same deal as last year. Like, surely, you know, like they're not gonna, yeah, rob the community off that. So, yeah. So you have the Riviera line, the Great Western Railway. I wish there was more passenger stock. You wish there was more passenger stock? Oh no, there's enough there already. You know, you got the 166, you got the, 150. You got the 150s, you got the, you got all of the. I'll save that, by the way. You got a lot of fair bit of stock already. The 802s there, the HST, I'm pretty sure is on here too. So, yeah, you got. There's enough here already to enjoy. The Voyagers there, you might not have the Voyager though because you got the free starter pack. You haven't got the Voyager. The Voyager's I'll be safe to say the starter pack will get a standard time. Yeah, it did last year, so it hasn't been announced yet, but it's pretty certain that'll happen. Like, state the obvious, Not confirmed, but yeah, just hashtag watch that space. Oh, there's a couple of my wives on the side. Sorry. Yeah. The Voyager's bloody loud, I'll tell you that much. I really wish they would change the volume on the sound of that thing. It's just way too overpowering on the announcement side of things. The announcements are the feature for the game, but the Voyager has been a want for quite a while. But oh my god, it is just way overpowering with sound over the announcements. Like, come on. You can hardly hear the announcements when that thing's at the station, That's why, I go to my settings here. Even with the audio, like down at 24, it's just absolutely insane. Yeah, it's been hot. Yep. Yeah, it's been. Yeah, we're on a heat wave here in Sydney. It's just been high low 30s for the last few days, and tomorrow it's going to be 33, and there's a big southerly change coming. It's already gone through South Australia and it's gone through Melbourne and that today, and there's a bit of lightning firing up at the back of like more west of Melbourne at the moment. But apparently it's coming up through there and up the coast, and going to end up in northern New South Wales eventually. We're in the heart of the severe thunderstorm pattern. So apparently there's going to be a big change in the weather, drop in temperatures within an hour of 10 degrees plus. Storms I don't like, as you know. So not looking forward to tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere. My mates have actually going camping. They're going camping. So good luck to them. I hope they bring their raincoat and the boat. They're gonna need it. So yeah, yeah, it's meant to be quite stormy. I'm not looking forward to it, I'll tell you that much. Especially after the last storm we had here in my area. Bloody hell, lightning bolt right out, just across the road from me, 200 meters from my house. And not nice. And my father was outside cooking the barbie, and he said it lit up he lit up the backyard like it was a fucking bloody 24-inch shell. And I heard the bang too. Fucking hell, it was like a bomb. It was not nice. So yeah, I need to go out tomorrow morning and grab myself some new headphones actually. So, so I need to make sure that I'm prepared. So I don't have any wireless headphones at the moment, so I need to go and get some. Charge them up, and then I'll should be right. So I hope to be with you guys on Sunday night. We actually have thunderstorms predicted also on Tuesday, folks. So just a warning to you guys that our Tuesday American Truck Simulator live stream coming up this Tuesday could be delayed or cancelled. So we'll keep you guys informed if there is any delays on the live chat.
We are now approaching Ivy Bridge.
There's another 802 over there. Oh, don't tell me I've done a mat. I've done a mat. I've just gone over.
This is Ivy.
You've done a mat. You know what? To be honest, folks, this is a very small station for a Class 802 to be stopping at. I'm quite surprised, actually, that we are stopping there. You would think a train like this would stop only at certain destinations with big platforms, you know? So, yeah, quite surprised. Oh, look at that. That's a very cool choice of colour. You know, that looks like a campus. Seriously, the way that looks. Yeah, all the buildings the same. It's like a college campus. It's actually a beautiful screenshot. Look at that. Wow. Never heard of it. We're not here to talk about that. We are doing Train Sim World. Oh, thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, this is the that's the sign I will be using for standard Train Sim World live streaming. Actually, outside of our All Aboard and Choo Choo Tuesday. Sorry, Choo Choo Tuesdays is retired. Midweek World of Trades. Yeah, so to answer the question on that one that I had to disable, in regards to that, I don't know anything about that, and I don't have desires for any other railway simulation. I already have enough on my plate as it is already. So I don't just sit here in the studio and do video gaming. I build mods for American Truck Simulator, so that takes a lot of time up. I also go out in around parts of Australia and do truck spotting. So plans are to be travelling around more outside of Sydney in 2026. So there's going to be a lot more realism next year on our channel with our truck spotting adventures, and not just sitting here and doing live streams all the time. So yeah, do note that next year, folks. There might be weeks where we won't be live streaming. So because of me being outside of Sydney and doing my passion and bringing you some great trucks, but yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, the corner with the Aussie Don is it's really cool. So yeah, I am a former Train Sim World loading screen contest winner. If you're not aware, folks, I did win week 16 in 2023 when I was involved in the Dovetail forums. I won the contest that week with the most likes with 16, and yeah, Jamie from Dovetail, which has been on the stream from time to time in the past. He is the one of the community managers for Dovetail, and he is the one that picks the winners of the loading screens for Train Sim World. And you know what? We have not had one yet in Train Sim World 6. See, the contest is not like it used to be back in the days where we would have new winners each week and we would have new loading screens each week, and you know, it's not like that these days. It's just slowly just been gradually just getting to the point where it's not, you know, there's no point to even have the contest anymore. Like, it's just, you know. So don't forget, we're live streaming our first action of West Coast Mainline Birmingham Crew on this coming Wednesday. So next Wednesday, that will be on the 22nd of October 2025 with Midweek World of Trains episode 234. I did correct the typo after the stream last night, so it does now say episode 234. So we're live from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmania viewers next Wednesday. Do note that starting times are subject to change. There could be delays because of a thunderstorm or something like that. We do have rain on the forecast for that day, so who knows. And we have storms the day before already on the radar, so that could change as well. So yeah, so we're due to go live at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Wednesday the 22nd of October 2025 with the West Coast Mainline Birmingham Crew for our blockbuster. 6 p.m. Queensland, 6:30 p.m. South Australia, 4 p.m. Western Australia. 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States USA, and 2 a.m. West Coast USA. Do note, you guys are going to be very soon going out of daylight saving. So the starting times for the gameplay for our live streaming action when we're 7 p.m. here will be at 8 a.m. in UK. So, yeah, the time differences are quite weird, you know, when it comes to daylight saving months here in Australia. Yeah, eventually, when you guys eventually go out of daylight saving, it's like a 2-hour swing in the starting times each year. It's a pain in the ass. It really is, but, yeah. You get your regular viewing base, you know, from overseas, and they're used to the starts of our live streaming times, and it's not the matter that we've changed our times. It's just, you know, this is how the world evolves. You know, it just, you know, changes of time zones and all this crap, and you know, the seasons and the months. You know. Aspect Gaming has just finished the Beaches to Banks scenario. See, we don't do scenarios on Train Sim World normally, so yeah, I tend to stick to just the timetable. Sometimes we do our own Creators Club scenarios, or we download some people's Creators Club scenarios. So yeah. I did know that Harry did the dispatch scenario on here, which I found quite unique because there's nothing like it in Train Sim World. Like, it's very similar to when we first got the guard mode scenario on Glossop Line. You know, there was nothing like it. The waterworks scenario on the Glossop Line was quite cool too. I love that, how they had the track flooding and that was awesome. So yeah, there was a couple unique ones on there. I like those types of styles of scenarios where they're unique and they're different to anything else that's happened in the history of the catalogue. So yeah, I like to see more of that style, to be honest. But yeah, dispatcher mode, I would not be surprised if it becomes a Train Sim World 7 feature at launch. They've already said they had their desires to have it as a game mode, so it's obvious. They're already planning 12 months ahead. And if it's definitely not next year, then you can definitely bet your bottom dollar it'll be the following year on Train Sim World 8. So I've said to you guys, announcements would eventually become a feature for sure, because it was obvious. You know, Matt already talked about it in the release of the first London Overground route, the Suffragette line, the Global line. And, you know, they said that they wanted announcements there and then, and they said that they're definitely working on it. That, you know, this is definitely a feature we want to put in the game. So there and then I was like, oh, surely it's going to be a Train Sim World 5 launch. And then it didn't end up becoming a feature, and I thought, oh, okay, definitely in 12 months' time. And yeah, here we are, 12 months, we got it.
We are now approaching Plymouth.
Is it better than I thought? To be honest, yes. You haven't tried it yet? See, I haven't tried it yet either. Quite long, so I definitely will do it on a stream. It definitely will be a dedicated stream for it. Okay, this will complete our first trip. So I did upload a video today with the Class 166 with part 1 of a trip, and I'm going to do the second part of it here on the stream tonight. So the first part's going to be an uploaded video premiering this weekend. So I normally record my gameplay in ultra wide and do it through the oh shit, slow down Oz. I'm going to end up flying through that thing. Oh no, that's right. I keep getting stuffed up with that damn thing. I keep thinking that's the damn thing over the top there, but yet that's the middle. That caught me on bloody Wednesday night, last night as well. Anyway.
Over 1818, Great Western Railway service to Penzance, calling at Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Parr, St Austell, Truro, Redwood.
Yeah, it's good to see the Rob S
Penzance.
real branding container mod back in the game. You know what? I wish that I knew how to do the branding on those containers, folks. I would bring out an Aussie version of the containers mod branding, folks, and have all the Australian ones that normally come down from Brisbane to Sydney and vice versa, to Sydney to Brisbane. They got, you know, all the great ones like Kent, Alloyd, Lynn Fox, you know, Lindsay, you know, just to name a few of the branding. You know, obviously we got, you know, the Salmarines and all that here as well, and the Tex and, you know, the Humboldt Suds and One Containers and all that, and yeah, Evergreens and Merskik, Sealand and Merskik. We got the new blue ones as well, and yeah, and we got, you know, we got all those here, but it would be so cool to do an Aussie version of it with the other ones that I know about, you know, on the rails. I would just, yeah, for the fun of it, you know, put in some other Aussie ones like Vegemite on the side of the container. Tim Tams, just to tease the crap out of you. So, yeah. Right. God, who doesn't love a Tim Tam? Just like these. Earlier today, I was on the uploaded video, folks, and I was eating all these in my second uploaded video. I apologise. Yes, this weekend in the uploaded video, you will see me eating these. The Mike and Ikes, the red ones, they're the best. I won those at Time Zone. Right. So the scenario you did, the Beaches to Banks one, is an hour and a half. Wow. Wow. We could have actually done that because that was an hour trip. The marketing department is looking for a promotional art for their trains and the local tourism industry. Take a Class 802 around the Deborah's most scenic locations and take some pitch. Oh, wow. So that's very similar to the photo one that we did in Glossopline. Wow. Yeah, that might be quite cool to do, actually. I think we might do that scenario on a live stream very soon. I think that'd be cool to do as well. Yeah, that sounds quite interesting. All right, 166 action. This was actually requested last night by a viewer. Actually, it's Super Sprinter. If he's still here, that was requested by him. So that's the one I did earlier today. I'm pretty certain. Hang on, let me just make sure. Yeah, photo ops. Yep. Oh, it's only 30. Hang on, is that the one? Part 1, part 2. Yeah, 35 minutes. This is the one. It's only 35 minutes. I could have done an uploaded video. Anyway, we'll do it. We'll do it here on the stream. I will keep it in clear. Did I do it? I've done it in June, I'm pretty certain. Or did I do it in July? I'll do it in July. It's 29 degrees. Feels like it feels like in this room it's more than 29 degrees. I'll tell you that much. Outside's quite pleasant. It's around about 23 degrees at the moment. Celsius. Right. Put that into neutral. Open up the doors. day. So I'll do the keyboard cheat. That doesn't work. That's already in. See, I wish we had the damn buttons, like where we could put in all the coding. That would be so cool. Ah, this is not. Okay. That's not the one. That's not the one, because I went the opposite direction. I went the opposite direction. So that's not actually the trip. Alright, I gotta find it now. Great. Alright. Let me see if I can find it. If not, I will do that one. Did I end up doing that before? Okay, so part 2 must be the opposite direction. Exercise today was to do... Oh no, see, yeah, no, I didn't. I must have done part 2 to part 1 of it today, and then part 2 was already done. Okay. Alright, I know what I've done now. Yeah, okay, alright. So yeah, I'll do part 2 of this one then. I'm pretty certain I've done an uploaded video on that one anyway, so, or done it on a live stream, so I'll do part 2 anyway. So that's alright. That's no big drama. I just, yeah, my head was just spinning then. I was like, hang on, no, I've done part 1 earlier today. I must have already had it there, so I've already done the other part of it, and yeah. Okay. That's okay. It's I went to the month of June now, so it's only 17. Anyway, that's pleasant. It's still quite hot for UK, isn't it? It's 17 degrees. Come to Australia where it's 40 degrees and you get your nice and beetroot. Trust me. You know, you got your Bondis and all that here in Australia, folks. But I'll be honest with you guys. I'll tell you that's some really cool beaches down south. And there's some really cool beaches. I highly recommend going to Ostomy and Bulli and Shell Harbour. Husserson is one that I recommend as well, but they've got sharks at Husserson, so I probably don't recommend that. But yeah, Shell Harbour and Bulli is like off the chain. Bulli is really cool. They got rock pools and everything there, so it's yeah awesome. Ostomy's got one for the kids and one for the adults, so it's pretty cool, and it's all seawater. It's yeah awesome. Some bloody nice food at Ostomy though. It sort of goes down a hill one way, comes down the hill on one way, and then you go down and it's like all these pine trees along. They've got a park area, swings and everything for the kids and that. There's a car park there, and yeah, you got all the cliffs on the side, and you got this beautiful fish and chip shop as well. Yeah, it's just perfect. It's there's nothing like it. It's really cool. And Bulli is just really cool. You like the original flavour? I like the double coated ones, the double coated Tim Tams. Yes, I still do have 2 packets in the fridge. Do you think I really want them at the moment? No, it's just too hot. I've been digging into the Reese's ice cream. I got the tub of the Reese's ice cream. I'm just and I've got the Minecraft bubblegum one as well in there. So yeah, I've been just gradually eating those. They're that like full on. You can't eat them in one go. They're just way too rich. Especially the Reese's one. That's it's really cool. I like that. It's got the little tiny nuts in it, and that's It's got the caramel ooze through it, and peanut butter. So good. I reckon we should take Matt Pedestal through on that thing for a few times, you know, just keep going up, and we'll actually bring him a full round, you know, like just keep going around, 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 around. That's making you dizzy, isn't it? It's making me dizzy. I apologize for people that suffer with that style stuff. Should have pre-warned you before it. Anyway, now I've got a tear in my eye. Now this logo hasn't been updated yet. I do believe there's updates for this logo coming in the Great Western Remaster, so the announcements currently don't get played on this train, but I'm pretty certain they're going to when the Great Western gets updated and this gets updated, so pretty certain that was the case. I think the HST is the same. They're going to have announcements on that too. Man, that'll be a game changer. Yeah, that was the fairground right there. Yep, yep. Would have been cool to see the go-kart. The hell? Okay. It's a giant. Whoa, it's the big show. Oh my god. Oh my god. Castaway. It's like that song Walk on Water. That was quite hilarious. She's probably out there saying, I've had enough of this BS with this passenger system. It's just really driving me insane. I'm going away, bye.
Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Tor, Torquay and Paignton.
Oh, hang on, we had a bouncer at the back there. Jesus Christ. Never seen so many passengers coming off the train. Hang on, whoa, 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 whoa. Can we close the doors, please? It was a pirate ship. That's correct. It's a pirate ship. And then you got your little putt-putt area just here. And now the Aussie Don is now lining up for the part here at the Masters. God mode. Yeah, but she looked like a giant. as well. On that camera angle, it just looked like a big giant, yeah. It's the big show. I've been watching the classic wrestling from the Raw Vault on Netflix, and I'm up to the year 2000 at the moment, and I'm just a couple episodes after the Royal Rumble now, actually. So I just finished the episode that had China come out and got smacked. She got smacked by Hardcore Holly, and ended up helping Chris Jericho, because Chris Jericho was the Intercontinental Champ, one of his many reigns. And you know, it's the episode where all the women were in the ring as well, and bloody Jerry the King Lawler, you know, him being Jerry King Lawler, he's like, oh, show your puppies, you know. They had that old duck on there, and she's like, oh, all these girls, their puppies are not real. At least mine are. I'm like, Jesus, yeah, yours might be real, but they're bloody it down here. Thank you, go away. No, thank you. It was still quite fun back in the Attitude. It was the Attitude Era, like, come on. I still think it's like, all right, the wrestling's quite cool these days. Like, it's awesome, but you still can't beat that particular era. Like, it's just one of a kind. So it feels like God walking on water. Yes, that's right. It's like Noah's Ark. I've just opened up the sea, you know, walking along. Oh, yeah. I'll just sit back, relax now. Current local time is 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving, 9 p.m. Queensland. Is it going close to lunchtime in the UK now? Would be around that.
Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton.
I have to say that these are some of the nicest stations in the game. Because these are very like Christmas colory like. The dude that did the Christmas mod last year on the German route, on the Frankfurt Folder route, did all the Christmas decorations and that. I'd love to see somebody tackle that particular mod and put it on this route for Christmas this year, and have all the stations all decorated and that. Oh, it'd be so bloody awesome. I hope we get a pack like last year with the trains lit up with Christmas lights and that too. This would be the perfect route for it. Like I said, the stations and all that lit up, and Christmas decorations and Christmas trees, and you know, wrapped around the poles, you know, with tinsel and lights, and yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see all that. Merry Christmas sign. And, yeah. Instead of having a plane going across the sky, we can have Santa going across the sky with the reindeers. That would be so cool. Maybe you can do some special collectibles, you know, where you go up to one of the collectibles, press the button, and it starts doing the little dance, you know, rocking around the Christmas tree. I like to see collectibles around the stations. No, it's not London. Riviera Line. It's clearly says it there on the live stream, the Riviera Line. That's what we're on. So there you go. So yeah, we're on the Riviera Line, mate. So yeah, yeah, I like to see, one of the things, Christmas decorations all out at stations. That'll be really cool. And a Christmas tree, with the train around the Christmas tree. You got to have a Christmas tree with the train around it. Come on, like. I've been wanting a Christmas tree with a train around it for a few years now, actually. Yeah, I'm really going to pull the trigger on it this year, to be honest. Probably might pull the trigger on it, to be honest, this year. See if I do. Ugh. Newton Abbot, next stop. We got Tor and Toddley and Peyton. Further down from London, no. Further down from London. It's UK, though. That's the Cardiff City lad. Cardiff City network is an absolutely fantastic train route as well. I'm quite surprised, actually. When the Great Western Railway licence was announced, so I thought, I think they might be working on North Wales coastline. I thought it made a lot of sense because, you've seen the HST on there and all that. I thought, 802 surely it's got to be happening. They've got to be doing North Wales coastline. And, they ended up announcing a Riviera. I thought this might have been Just Trains' project, actually. So... yeah, I thought, oh wow, we're getting it now. Yeah, we got Christmas lights on the train on the Metro Link San Bernardino line. When we had that pack last Christmas, remember? We got the DLC for that. So, I had that last year. And we had the mod that put the Christmas decorations and all that on the Frankfurt folder. So I remember when we used to come into Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof and it had the big giant Merry Christmas sign on the top, out the front of it. And... I know that it used to lag the crap out of that even more with all that installed, actually. But that didn't bother me because it was just, it's Christmas. You got to have that theme, So I sacrificed to just have that festivity cheer, and just have something unique in the game that's never been done before. So... that's why I'm saying I would like to see, something like that, to come fruition from DTG side of things. It'd be cool. Maybe we could do some missions or whatever to activate these different parts of Christmas stuff. So just to repeat earlier, folks, for the American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator players out there, because we do trucks, we do trains, and the Halloween event for the World of Trucks has started, and it's a bloody good one this year. So I definitely will be doing that. It won't be this Sunday, but I'll be honest with you guys, I think this Tuesday night we might just do a standard live stream. We'll bring out a truck and we'll rock and roll on doing a the Halloween event. No, we had the steam train. We had the steam train that was lit up, which was bloody cool as well. That was awesome. It wasn't East Coast Way, it was West Cornwall. It was West Cornwall local. And obviously free roam. Yeah, we could do it on free roam. But it was West Cornwall local for that DLC. I'm pretty certain River Games did that DLC. I'm pretty certain I've done East Coast Way content with liveries. That's probably what you're thinking of, Chris. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just having some Mike and Ikes. I'm just, yeah, I've got a sugar crave at the moment. This keep me activated. I'm trying to not smoke cigarettes as much, so I'm just trying to substitute. I didn't actually have a cigarette last night, folks. So yeah, I'm just on a break from doing all that crap, from smoking at before I go to bed. So.
For the 1716
go.
Great Western Railway service to Paynton, calling at Torquay and Paynton.
That's a weird one. Hang on, this guy's got to get on the train. And so does she. And so does him. And so does she. Hang on, she just disappeared on top of him. Don't mind if I become him. She's getting on. He's getting on. And she's getting on. And I think this one is to... Nope, she's decided not to. She's like, nah, I see somebody in there that just farted. Sorry, I'm not going on there. Oh, come on. Oh, hang on. I need some more of these now. God damn it. They're stuck in the box. We've got to be kidding me. Oh, you got two left. All gone. Need to buy some more now. It's lucky I got some more lollies in the house. I got some of those sherbet things. Not the straws. They're addictive too, those bloody straws from Kmart, damn. With the rainbow straws. Tornex and then Totley, and followed by Peyton. So I haven't posted up Monday's live stream yet, folks, but that should be established within the next 24 hours, hopefully. I just got to think of what I'm doing. Or what I'm going to do as a cover. So I finally broke away from the Train Sim World 6 content today and did the freight run on the West Coast Main Line South. And that was only because the Rob S Containers Real brand's been updated, and I'm a massive fan of the West Coast Main Line. Doesn't matter what part of it in the game's in there. It's, yeah, West Coast Main Line is my ultimate favourite of the UK stuff. And yeah, it made a lot of sense to do it because, yeah, to celebrate the rebranding coming back into the game. It's for the UK side. I knew it would, be a matter of time when it would, because the German ones came back last week, so it made a lot of sense. Was it last week or the week before? I know it's recently that they got updated. So we didn't go down this part earlier tonight, so we're after we've done this one, we've travelled the whole damn thing tonight. Obviously, in reality, it goes further. London, Paddington, and all kinds of other parts. It's in reality, you're looking at railway lines, routes, and massive, go everywhere, man. Even everywhere, man. So we can only fit in what they can only fit in what they can fit in. And I still think this is by far the best UK release out of any Train Sim World era. At launch, the best launch route. I still think that this is actually the best launch of Train Sim World ever, of all time. To be honest, it's been such a great start. You're right, there's been a few little issues here and there. But I've had nothing really too major. Crashes the desktop, that's normal, we've had that happen multiple times. across city is your favourite route? My probably all-time favourite is East Coast Way. But I'm such a fan of the West Coast Main Line. My favourite German route is obvious, folks. You all know what my favourite German route is. It's Bad Frankfurt. So, yeah. That was my ultimate wish for Train Sim World. My ultimate wish loco for Train Sim World is actually a controversial one, because it has had a controversial history, but it's such a great driving Train Sim classic. I love to see the APT, the first ever, one of the world's first ever tilted mechanism trains, and yeah, paved the way for trains like the Palomino. So yeah, such a fan of the APT in a city. So that's one train I love to see in Train Sim World. We've got West Coast Main Line there, so surely it's got to happen. East Coast Ways desperately needs an update. It needs a standard to Hastings and needs to be upgraded massively. After what Matt said on the road map stream about, you know, his desires to have it updated, I'm very confident that we'll see something soon announced. So it'll be cool. No, I'm a massive fan of the whole thing. Yeah, even down through the Motherwell side of it from Glasgow. It's, yeah, such a great route. See, I'm not too much of a fan of East Coast Way. I don't mind East Coast Way, but yeah, I've always preferred West over East. Me and Joe, British Ace, I used to talk to him, you know, a fair bit back in the days on the chat, and he's always had a love for the East Coast, where I've had a love for the West Coast. It's basically a episode of Ali G. No East Side, no West Side. East Side, West Side. So yeah. And it's like, oh no, there's more east parts of the West Coast Main Line in Train Sim World, so that just proves to you everybody loves West Coast before East Coast. Boom.
1728, Great Western Railway service to Payton, calling at Payton only.
The Cross City is a fantastic route, but like I've said, I would like to see an updated timetable where we could have, you know, services from either side. You know, instead of doing the whole length, we could do like part of one side of it and then part of the other side of it, like, or even do parts 1 and part 2 like they've done here on this route. You know, just to split it up, because a lot of people do prefer the shorter services, especially like myself. I like uploaded videos. I don't like to do too much for too long. That's why I do these longer trips on the streams. Yeah, he does. That's right. Actually, I thought he was down East Coast way, actually, because he is a Brighton Albion Hove supporter. I know that. I'm a Manchester United supporter. He's laughing at me these days. Back in the days, he wouldn't be laughing. So Alex Ferguson was God. I don't follow the soccer like I used to. So I know the turmoil, and I know it's run by some dickhead at the moment. And, yeah, it's never been the same since. Yeah, you're not going to beat that era. Like, imagine all those players who played for Man United, yeah, back in the days. Van Nistelrooy, like there's so many legends, but yeah, Van Nistelrooy, Ferdinand, Giggs, Rooney, like all those players, Ronaldo, even young Ronaldo. Imagine the money they'll be on. God. Ryan Giggs was my ultimate favourite Man United player. He's my all-time favourite player in soccer, in football. Just absolute legend. Scholes was cool too, but Ryan Giggs, man, what a player. Was it Darryl Shearer that played for Newcastle? He was a bloody good player too. Van Nistelrooy, yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, Van Nistelrooy. Yeah, I got the honour to watch Manchester United when they were on the Australian tour many years ago now. It was just after Sir Alex retired, actually. And Robin Van Persie, got to see him. I was right up in the grandstands, though, which sucked, but man, it was such an experience to be there. And it was spewing because Rooney got injured in Hong Kong the game before they came to Sydney. So he ended up going back to England, and I was so pissed off because I was like, oh no. I was so wanted to see Rooney play. But yeah, Robin Van Persie was, there, so it was cool at the time. But yeah, I was just so gutted about Rooney getting injured and he couldn't come down. I was like, oh, so spewing. They ended up playing an Australian All-Star team and, just some A-League players. And, yeah, at the time they were just playing a bunch of noobs. So, it was all right. I think Rashford did play that game. He was a young Rashford. I'm pretty certain he played. Look at that rail fan up the top there, giving him a bit of a horn. Okay, folks, so we are now coming into our final destination for the stream tonight. We'll be live streaming on Sunday night for American Truck Simulator with Sunday night lighting the highways. Monday with our next Train Sim World live stream. I might do a live stream on Saturday night. We'll soon find out if I'm here still, and I tend to want to stream. So yeah, don't be surprised. So I might be back live on Sunday. Sorry, I will be Sunday night live, but yeah, we might do a Train Sim World live stream on Saturday night. Probably do some Morristown line action then. See how I go. All right, so there we have it. Nice. Okay. Platinum medal again. I'll shut that down so you don't have to hear that anymore. Right. Yes, my hair is going white, actually. It's going more white. I've got that much regrowth since I've dyed it. I'm still letting it grow, though. I'm not going to dye it again. I'm being bloody putting conditioner in it and it still feels dry. I don't know, it feels really dry. So I don't normally have hair at this time of the year. I normally shave my hair off. I normally am bald. So, yeah, being in the hot weather months, I hate hair normally, but I was like, I've had enough of cutting my hair off. I'm just growing it. That's it. I'm done. So, yeah, but I have to dye my hair now because when you get old and you start getting white hairs, it's like, yes, I'm definitely not going to be looking like this. All right, that's all we've got time for our stream. Thank you very much for watching. I'd like to thank everybody coming on the chat tonight. Appreciate it. Cardiff City with the Is This London? Hello to you. And thanks for your comment anyway. I appreciate it. But yeah, it was Riviera Line for you there, buddy. And Super Sprinter 1564, thank you very much. Appreciate your comments again. Chris Ackworth, thank you very much. AC Worth. So yeah, I'm just going to call you Chris. And thank you for your comments. And Vita, Virtual Aspect Gaming, with the insight to the beaches scenario. Now I've got some insight on that. It's actually, you've given me some good information there. So it looks cool and that sounds cool. So I'm definitely going to tackle on that one to do that scenario on the live stream for you guys. So do look out for that one soon. The beaches to banks scenario. Sounds like somebody is taking the beaches to the bank and running away with it. And yeah, I don't like banks, to be honest. Crazy Aussie Adventure, once again, coming in the chat there. I appreciate it. So that's all we've got time for. And yeah, thank you very much. You too, buddy. Have a good weekend. And yeah, we'll see you on the next stream. So yeah, that's it. We got all we've got time for. It is late. I'm getting tired. I'm coming out of my coma now, and I'm going to say goodbye. That's it. Joe might be on later today. I'm not sure. I notice he doesn't stream as much these days than what he does. But you know, we all get on in life, and these things happen. So the previous stream for the West Coast Mainline was quite cool. I noticed a lot of shattering at first with the first run, and I thought straight away, oh, he hasn't pre-cached before he's come on the stream. And yeah, it was confirmed through the stream. So I thought there and then, I thought, yep, that's the norm. So yeah, I'll probably end up clearing that before we go live with it anyway. Because I'll take a trip and do an upload through the day. Don't forget, as always, folks, this week we've got the West Coast Mainline coming up with the new route, the first DLC in the Train Sim World 6 era. As always, I will do the introduction tutorials. So we'll have the route introduction. There'll probably end up being a Class 350 introduction tutorial again. I don't even know why I even get a bother doing it, but there's new liveries, so I will as well. Speaking of the liveries, I know we've got no branding on them, folks, but surely we're going to get a branding mod for it. So don't be I expect something to happen. In regards to a enhancement pack, I probably would not be surprised if that happens within a month or two. So watch that space. That'd be cool if it does. And yeah, Ballast mod surely will be updated and include that within the first week. So I reckon we'll get that as well going. So yeah, and whatever else needs doing for it. So yeah, we'll have it all cleaned up and ready to go. Obviously, there'll be bugs at launch, and you know, we'll get a post-launch pack. It'll fix things up, hopefully. We'll soon find out. So yeah, that's it. Riviera Line is what we've been doing today. So thank you very much for watching, and that is game over. I come from a land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you on our next Train Sim World gameplay here at Australia's home of Train Sim World since 2019. Australia, worldwide entertainment. Your entertainment destination, down under. Hooroo.